You're here for a reason, and this message is coming to you in divine timing. Hello beautiful soul, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa Peters for those of you that are new here. Today we're going to talk about how to feel sexy and confident now. This is for you if you're not feeling desirable and are feeling low confidence. We all deserve to feel sexy. So glad that you're here. I want you to take a moment and close your eyes and visualize yourself in a room that you're in often. Maybe it's your kitchen or your workspace. Visualize yourself wearing something less sexy than you usually would. Your lounge pants with a comfy t-shirt, your hair's unbrushed, you don't have your makeup on. And imagine the sexiest person walking into the room and seeing you in this state. Whoever comes to mind for you and this person walks in the room, what are your first thoughts? Just take a note here. This is something to journal on as well, so you can get really clear on how you feel in that state if someone attractive comes in. What are the limiting beliefs that come up for you? All right, and let that go. Open your eyes. Say thank you to yourself for going on a little journey, witnessing what came up with non-judgment. It's all on purpose, all here for us to look at. Now we're going to focus on ways to embrace your natural sexiness and confidence. The first step is choosing to feel sexy and confident, setting that intention and planting the seed. And with everything we're going to go over today, the goal here is to repeat these habits until they become natural. You can look at a woman with a simple white t-shirt and jeans on, and she is sexy because of how she feels on the inside. Step 2, be with the feelings that keep you from feeling sexy and confident. Just like that exercise we just went on, be with those feelings. Witness them with non-judgment. When we witness the things that come up for us and shine some light on it, it gives it less power. If you felt emotions, be with the emotions, feel them, express them, and release them. Remember that emotion is energy in motion, and it just wants to be expressed through you. You are not your emotions. Step 3, this is one of my favorites to do. Visualize your higher self sexy, confident, whole and complete on your own. How does this version of you look? How does this version of you show up in the world? What are you wearing? What are you saying? How are you saying it? Allowing all of these manifestations of you being sexy and confident to come through. What are you doing in your life? What kind of goals are you achieving? What are you eating? What kind of movement do you enjoy? Going into all of these details, start showing up as her. These visualizations came through for a reason, because they're your truth. This version of you wants to be expressed through you. Step 4, embodiment. Physiology affects our psychology. So let's drop into our bodies first. Do what you need to do to be in your body, to feel safe in your body. Exercise, change your state so quickly. There's something really sexy about someone who feels comfortable in their own skin, who is fully present to all of the sensations in their body. It's not so much about how you look, but about how you feel within your own body. What is your body posture? Is your heart shining forward, or are you protecting your heart? I have noticed that simply by changing my posture, body chemistry begins changing, thoughts change. That also means wearing things that make you feel comfortable, yet also doing so with a goddess spin. Jewelry just to feel adorned, wearing some sexy underwear underneath what you're wearing as your little secret, or just putting on a little bit of lipstick to make you feel a little bit more confident and sexy. Breathing deeply. Being really in your breath, in your lungs, in your heart, in your chest, in your belly, really filling up your body with this fresh prana, this life force energy. Another one of my favorite ways to move is dance, really being in your body. How does your body want to move? And then once you feel embodied, moving into your thoughts, aligning your thoughts with sexy and confident words. Think of someone in your life who is sexy and confident. What would their thinking be to support how they show up in the world? It can simply mean doing some mirror work and affirmations, really looking at your body and getting to know her. This can mean thinking about a sexy memory. It can be discussing your sexual fantasies with your partner. Thinking about sex alone will help you feel embodied with that sexual energy. Turn yourself on. Don't wait for someone else to turn you on. Now we're going to go into 5 different sexy self-care practices. First, when you're beginning any self-care practice, inquire within, asking, what does my body need to feel sexy and confident? Listen, the answers will come through. Next is mirror work. Look at yourself in the mirror and repeat some positive affirmations. You can record them in your voice memos on your phone, and when we listen back to these affirmations in our own voice, we get so much out of this. Also, when you're looking in the mirror, get to know your body. You can dance in front of the mirror naked, or simply stand or sit in front of the mirror, just looking at all of your different beautiful curves to get to know your body and come to a place of self-love and acceptance. And next, adorn yourself like the goddess that you are. Going back to that visualization we walked through earlier, how would that version of you, how would the sexy and confident version of you dress? And having your own little secret can be really fun by wearing sexy undergarments, some lacy lingerie underneath that no one else knows about, because this is for you. Treat yourself to a romantic self-care ritual. Pamper yourself. This can look like a massage, a mani-pedi, or this can simply mean staying home and caressing your own body and possibly even moving into a self-pleasure practice if your body is calling to that. One of my favorite ways to really pamper myself is through orgasm. Orgasm tells your body that you love yourself and that you deserve pleasure. Taking yourself out on a date. There's something admirable about a woman that takes herself out and that you see her sitting alone and she's confident and approachable and making new friends. Another one of my favorite forms of self-care is exercise. There's something really sexy about someone who's fresh from the gym, and exercise helps us to get deeper into our own body. Exercise helps me feel clean, radiant, and energized. Make your environment feel sexy. Having some dimly lit candles, putting some roses out, making yourself feel like you're in a sexy ambient environment. You can also put on some sexy music to get you in the mood. Let's talk about aphrodisiacs. Aphrodisiacs are so fun to play with, especially pheromones and different smells too. So you can look up some natural holistic aphrodisiacs to help you get in the mood. Vanilla, something warming to get the senses aroused. Smell is so important when it comes to feeling sexy. You can also play with essential oils. There are a lot of different blends created to help you feel aroused. And while we're on the topic of smells, having clean, fresh breath always helps you feel more confident and sexy. The next word I'm going to say is so important when it comes to feeling sexy and confident, and that is novelty. Doing new things, stretching beyond your own comfort zone and expanding your own edges. You can do this by buying yourself some new lingerie or going out and meeting some new friends. Really tune into how you want to experience novelty within your own life. The next one is self-awareness. There's so much inner work here that I could talk about. That's a whole different topic for another time. I really want to emphasize your thinking, your embodiment, your body language. Your posture. Is your heart forward? Are your shoulders back? That shows expansion. And when we move our body in expanded ways rather than closing ourselves, all of it affects our psyche. And lastly, what's so important with cultivating confidence is keeping your commitments with yourself. If that's the only thing you get out of this video, I really want to emphasize that. Keep your commitments with yourself. If you have a promise or a goal with yourself and you say to yourself you're going to do something, do it. Because every time you don't do what you say you want to do, you're chipping away at your self-confidence. Confidence comes from taking action, showing up, doing the thing, even if you feel like you aren't ready. When you expand and you grow in the moment, you might feel lack of self-confidence in those moments. Trust me, all you need to do is show up to your commitments. The rest will unfold for you. Even if you don't feel ready, even if your head is full of excuses, witness them. Write them down. Get really clear with how you stop yourself from showing up. The more that you show up, the more confidence you will have. after the fact, you will be elated. You will be so happy. You'll be so thrilled. I can't tell you how many times I was so nervous before a podcast interview, but within 5 to 10 minutes into the conversation, I was overflowing with happiness because I showed up and I stayed committed and I grew. Growing past your comfort zones creates so much confidence. Doing so when you don't feel ready is the biggest way to grow quickly. Keep visualizing who you're stepping into, this embodied, sexy, confident goddess that you are, and stay committed to your goals. You visualized yourself. Maybe it was 6 months or a year down the line. You get to decide how quickly you want to step into this version of you. I hope this video has helped you feel more sexy and confident in who you are. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment below, and subscribe. Hit the bell down below. You have no idea how much I appreciate your support. Sending you so much love, magic, and blessings. Wow. Okay. Please connect with me. Oh, no. If you're not and if you would like